Shabbat, Shabbat. Yep, I got it.
Shabbat, Shabbat, come home and rest. Shabbat, Shabbat, yeah, how was best? Lay down the week, let your soul be free. Shabbat, Shabbat, come back to me. 6 days we work, then we bask. We leave the noise to hear Yah's voice. We listen, we learn, we struggle to know. We walk with Yah through the Mikra. Shabbat, Shabbat, come home and rest. Shabbat, Shabbat, yeah, how was best? Lay down the week, let your soul be free. Shabbat, Shabbat, come back to me.
Well, welcome. It is definitely family hour. We have our Shabbat show. We're all backward hats because I made some kind of a silly comment on one of the shows earlier, maybe about a week ago, about some influencer wearing his hat backwards in one of the posts on the blog. And so they're all giving me the rub on the hat backwards. So it's only fair. But, I did apologize and said, it's my sense of style goes back to Chinook 6,000 years ago. And back then they didn't have baseball hats, much less baseball, or wearing them backwards. So that's my best.
I think that might have been the one life where you were cool, Hanuk. Yeah, you were cool.
One life where I was cool, boy.
This thing flies planes.
Tough club, I'll tell you that. It's a tough club there. So we have our disc master up in the upper left. We are going to have a unique family hour tonight. And we were introduced, of course, with the Shabbat song that Leah wrote. And we had our good pal Deepo was the one who created the graphics for that. I think we're going to have probably 3 songs, but we have a bad echo someplace. Yeah, we have 3 songs that, at least this evening, that are not going to have graphics, but they will have lyrics on the screen. So for the most part, we are songs with graphics and lyrics. And when you see a song without graphics, what that means is there's an opportunity we could use more graphic creators for the song. Leah writes songs much faster than we create graphics for them. And she has a backlog of about 40 songs that don't yet have graphics. So there's really an opportunity. Good to see everybody here. We're going to begin with Leah. She got first dibs. Every song I think we're going to play tonight was a Leah song that she wrote and had others in the Covenant family contribute to the visuals behind the sign. And the reason we're going to do this is it's my conclusion. I think that I would stand on fairly common ground with everybody that the most effective way that we have devised thus far to communicate is the lyrics of songs. When you have wonderful lyrics that are poignant and set to music, and then you can portray them with a visual backdrop while also writing the lyrics, so you're reinforcing the story in multiple ways. I think visually it's stimulating, mentally it's stimulating. And I think it is the best way of all for us to communicate. So I want to celebrate these songs. Every one of these songs is available, by the way, at the music page of yadayah.com. If you go to yadayah.com and click on them, I think there's over 100 songs already on the music page. So I would encourage everyone to do that. Yep, there you go. That's the music page. And he's got the first 12 of them there, but that page just scrolls down virtually forever. It's been Perry that has kept that page up to date. So we're quite appreciative of Leah for writing them and for the team for creating graphics for them, and Joe for creating the page to display them, and Perry to make certain that they're all presented. So Leah gets her first pick. It's a pretty necklace over there too, Leah, looking very beautiful this evening.
Cara's got a pretty necklace too.
Oh, Cara and Leah both have necklaces. So what song are you going to debut?
So one of my favorite songs is Everybody Loves the Sunshine. It is just a happy, kind of get you out of your own thinking sort of song. It's just one of the few lighthearted songs I've done so far.
Okay, well, there's a whole lot of lighthearted songs. This is a fun one. So go ahead there, Mr. DJ. Let's play Sunshine.
Everybody loves a good love story. Everybody loves the man who comes from Adam. Yada, 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 yada. The man who lifted the throne of doubt so we could see our way home. Just busy bees as co-workers making honey sweet to truth. Doubt opened the door to Pesach. Let Yehovah lift his son. Lifted from the depths of Sheol. Matzah, matzah, matzah. Oh, bring that son home. Big Purim. One life for the family. A short time for eternity to keep. My beloved lives in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Doubt is that sunshine. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Everybody loves the true king. Kiss him on the cheek and don't let him down. Sunshine in the sunshine can't be outshine at Yahweh's right hand. Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Yes, people get round in the sunshine. What I know, that doubt is the one. When I knew I danced in the sunshine. Feel what I feel when I'm in love. And beloved, do what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, and in the words of Yahweh. Do what I do, what I do, what I do, what I'm doing. In the garden there is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Funky.
It is. It's I'm a 70s child. Yeah.
No, that's a fun song. And, you know, it's interesting. It was written quite a while ago. Mm-hmm. At the time, I don't think you knew that Dode was your son. I think you just knew at that point that you were going to dance in the sunshine is once you knew that Dode was the one. Now that you know that he's your son and your responsibility. But that was had a good public display of affection, even, which is pretty out there for Miss Leah.
Yeah, it is.
Very, very, very fun. All right, who wants to go next? We'll return to Leah here in a moment. Who wants to go next with their song introduction?
Dr. Jeff.
All right,
Dr. Jeff. Okay,
let's go with Dust to Fire, and let me just say that there is a amazing method to this this technique here, because music enhances cognitive function, reduces stress and cortisol, increases release of dopamine and endogenous opioids, increases gray matter volume, and improves spatial motor function skills.
You must be a lot of fun on a date. Want to go to a concert with me, sweetheart? We're going to improve your motor function and your cerebral processing.
I let her do the talking.
Oh, I can see
that way. Keep that up.
Actually, we're making fun. That was a very intellectual and appropriate introduction of the song, and that song does meet every one of those criteria. But you know, as our brother, we do have to have fun, and that seemed like a fair shot.
I deserve
Yes, I
it.
love the neuroscience.
Yeah,
behind
sir.
it.
You represent that statement.
Yeah, I own it.
You own it. I actually think it was brilliant, but
It was.
it was actually brilliant, wasn't it? I made a mess of it. Now I'm going to have to go in the corner and put my hat backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You're
why
out
do
for
you
that.
like? Wait,
Okay.
why do you like Dust to
So
Fire?
why do you like Dust to Fire there?
It encompasses so much. The lyrics, the score, the graph. It just is. It's Torah in action. It has a way of touching the soul that is very profound. It tells a story and complements that which you've been able to transduce and put into words on so many different levels, and it covers so much in terms of the prophets and the Mashal and Torah. So it just is. I just found that it kind of emanates from the bone marrow outward and just really just touches the soul.
It's one of those songs that certainly hits the proper notes on all areas. It's beautiful lyrics, wonderful vocals, lovely score, and mesmerizing visuals that take us on a journey home. And dust, we're all born of stardust, and those who accept the terms and conditions of the covenant are transformed by fire and turned into beings where our soul is carried away in radiant energy and light. And so from that point of view, it is a lovely song. And it's also Leah's story, and she is very much part of Yahweh's story. So Mr. DJ up there in the upper left, can you play Dust to Fire?
Was dust in the dawn, a hush in the reeds, a sparrow beneath the shadow of the Nile of time that had not yet spoken my name. Then I sought Yahweh, like rain on a buried sea, like fire folded into cedar, like the first silver thread of morning breaking the rim of the dark. I heard your name as a new hears a whistle in the field through windwood and stone. I heard your name as a mother hears the steps of the one who comes home. I am the Alma. I have no palace, I have no crown, only my open palms. I have no song of my own except the one you placed in my breath. Yahweh, you are the well hidden in a wilderness, the lantern in the hollow of the darkest night, the path of dawn laid across the face of the sea. You are the wild wind that wakes the olive tree, the pulse beneath the vineyard soil, the compassion that bends low to lift the ones the world has broken. I turned from the noise of men, from altars of ash and echoes of hay. Quiet, your name was a thunderclap alone. It was also the shelter after the storm. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. I am yours to remember. Write your name upon my brow, on the inside of my waiting heart, like a blue flower in the spring. Let me be the when your breath moves through it and gives it life. Yahweh, Yahweh, you are the morning in the throat of the dark. You are the fire beyond the veil of the hills. You are the lamp at the feet of those who are beloved. I respond with open hands. Here I am, and here is my song.
With only 3 notable exceptions, Yahweh's story is told by men. Chana is one of them, Deborah is another, but the most interesting is Ruth. And they are the 3 women who also contribute mightily to God's story. And without women like these, God doesn't have a story. We don't exist. And that particular woman whose journey from dust to fire you saw begin beside the Nile and end gloriously beside the sea is the woman who would be Ruth. And she has the most poignant line ever revealed by, I think, anyone, and certainly the most poignant line in the entirety of the Torah, prophets, and Psalms. She is the mother of the kinsman redeemer. She is the woman who restored Dod to his relationship with Yahweh. It's an extraordinary life, and it is something that we should all respect, to have a woman play that important a role in God's story. So I'm so glad that that one is the one that you picked, erudite as you are, Dr. Jeff, and you picked it for all of the right reasons. I think we'll turn to Mike now. Mike, that's a tough one to follow, pal. So I'm going to put you on the hot seat. But, you know, you've been doing this with me for 20 years, so I know you're up to the challenge. What's your first song, Mike?
So I picked both Shepherdess of Days and The Car, and those are kind of related because in Ruth 2:10, Ruth called herself a Nachri, and The Car means observant foreigner. It's based on Strong's numbers H5234 and H5236. So I guess Ruth is a shepherdess of days. Ruth 3:9 is from your translation. Then he, meaning Boaz, asked with ongoing implications, "Who are you?" And she answered, "I am Ruth," which means longing and striving to shepherd the flock, tending to and feeding the sheep as your Amma, productive mother. So spread out the hem of your garment as your wings over your Amma, maternal co-worker who is branded and marked to deliver the Gaal, kinsman redeemer saving you. So
pretty cool job, man. I'm your Amma, and I'm going to deliver the kinsman redeemer to you. That's
pretty bold.
That's pretty bold. So Shepherdess of Day will be the first of those songs. Beautiful introduction, though, by the way, Mike. You were up to the challenge. I'm impressed.
I got one more. So Ruth is Strong's number H7327, and it's based on H7462, which means to shepherd. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you can go ahead and roll it.
She's a shepherdess. That is absolutely correct. So we're going to play Shepherdess of Days, Mr. GJ.
Mm-hmm.
A seasoned hand with blue veins wraps around the staff of her days. She's walked the path of joy and pain, learned Yehovah's way, not man's charade. No longer lifting millstones with her hands, she guides their steps through roughened land. With God's lamp at her feet, she walks ahead, a daughter of Zion by Yehovah led. Through every trial, through every tear, his covenant promise holds her near. The rod and staff, they soothe her fear. She hears his voice within her ear. Shepherdess of days, yeah, shepherdess of days, guarding younger souls along the narrow way. Not in faith or fear, but in knowing him by name. Yahweh's truth burning like a flame. Shepherdess of days, walking in his the way. Calling out, come home, leave religion's haze. In the Mikuray's light where the family stays, she takes her stand, shepherdess of days. Her delicate hands like maps of care, each line a story I has shared. From Pesach's door to Matzah's bread, from Bikurim life to Shabuah spread. She counts the days till Yah's return, where doubt will reign and nations learn. She calls out in Yahweh's true name, strips off the masks of man-made shame. Not church, no mosque, not rabbi's rule, but Torah's voice, the only school. In Yehuda's song, sung in God's refrains, Israel will delight like a calf. She leads them out of Babel's chains. Shepherdess of days, Yahweh, shepherdess of days, guarding younger souls along the narrow way. Not in faith or fear, but in knowing him by name. Yahweh's light burning like a flame. Shepherdess of days, walking in his Torah ways. Calling out, come home, leave religion's haze. In Mikuray's flame, where the family stays, she stands, a shepherdess of voice of the moonlit breeze, she hears Yahweh through the tree. My daughter, Kara, invite them home out of Mitzrayim. Take my hand, we'll walk these days. I'll wipe away inherited fears. The covenant stands, it never decays. Beloved daughter of Zion. Sing unto Yahweh, desolate woman, she who has never panted in labor, she who has no child of her own. Sing clearly and joyfully, for you will become a mother. In family tents beneath the stars, she points and speaks of scars of how the Lamb opened the door, that Yahweh's children live forevermore. She trades the song for open sky, the scripted promise for Yah's reply. In every step, her staff and song call wandering souls where they belong. Shepherdess of days, yeah, shepherdess of days, guarding younger souls along the narrow way. Not in faith or fear, but in knowing him by name. Yehovah's hammer burning like a flame. Shepherdess of days, walking in his Torah ways. Calling out, come home, leave religion's haze. In Sukkah's embrace, where his family stays, she rests. The shepherdess of days. Shepherdess of days. Shepherdess of days.
Magnificent.
Mm. That was
Magnificent. Yeah, and this is a part of an outgrowth of things that when she was some 20 years ago searching for God in all the wrong places, she finally just broke down and said, "Yeah, well, God, I know you exist. I don't really know your name, but I am devoted to finding you. Would you mind helping me know where to look?" And he just said, "Yeah, go ask Ruth." Laughing his self into the night, where he didn't tell her, "Oh, by the way, you were Ruth in a previous life, sweetheart," but you'll figure that out one day. And there's a line in Yeshaya, Isaiah, where it specifically tells her to sing. And boy, once she got that instruction,
sing, barren woman,
sing. Yeah, and it's interesting. It's the most productive barren woman of all time, because in this particular life where she's the barren woman that is singing, and suffered many miscarriages, but not a successful birth, that she in previous lives has given birth to none less than Dode, which pretty impressive. She also gave her first life gave birth to the longest lived person in history, Methuselah. She gave birth to Shem. So she's had a lot of children, and this time she also has lots of children because the covenant family is ascribed to her. And that line, when you consider how vital she is to everything that we are reading, particularly to Dode, when God wrote in stone that we should respect our mother and father, and that doing so will prolong our days in the land. It's pretty obvious who that mother is that he's talking about at this point. So that's a really nice pick there, Mike. And it sounds like you picked these two. Nakar is the other one, because you thought they were a pair. So before we go to anyone else, I'm going to let you go ahead and introduce Nakar, and then you'll be off the hot seat.
Okay. Well, Nakar means observant foreigner. It's based on Strong's H5234 and H5236. So I guess roll it.
All right. She's also married to the Nakar. So
Right.
that would, and the Nakar is presented all the way back in the Torah. There's an entire chapter of the Torah speaking of how he's going to arrive during the last days when the world is essentially reverted back to the conditions of Sodom, and that it's going to suffer a nuclear holocaust, and that the person that is the only one that's going to help the world through this is the Nakar, who she has subsequently married. So it's really an interesting title for a song, Observant Foreigner.
Is our God. We are longing for the truth. In the shadows where we roam, searching hearts calling home. Truth whispers in the night, remembering the lost light. Yeah, flickers like a flame, but it's more than we can remember. A name, Nakar, lead us home, bring us back where we belong, to the place where the beloved resides, under the wings of Yahweh. We are one, we are strong, together we'll sing this song. Open our minds, let the past go. Yahweh wants a family. Millions lost in the fray, chasing shadows led astray. False gods made in our own image, Worshipping lies, we've lost our inheritance. Oh, but in this brokenness, we find the strength to be still. Acceptance blooms in the pain. Through the Nakar we cool maidens, man lifts the throne. Nakar, you're not alone. Nakar, lead us home. Bring us back where we belong. To the place where the beloved resides. Under the wings of Yahweh. We are one, we are strong. Together we'll sing this song. Open our minds, let the past go. Yahweh wants a family. Oh, oh. Come back home to where you're meant to be. Israel, you're safe in the Barith. As the dawn breaks on the Nakar, restoration flows like the river Yadren. Nakar, guide us on the way. 10 days of light. Let the truth break through the night. In Yahweh's love we find the light. Nakar, you're not alone. Nakar, lead us home. Bring us back where we belong. To the place where the beloved resides. Under the wings of Yahweh. Yahuwah's heart is bereaved. In the silence we do grieve, longing for the days of old, where truth shone like gold. Doubt fulfilled the 7 lamps, with a light that never dies. Come home, Beni Israel, hear the call. Yahweh embraces those he loves. Lead us home, bring us back where we belong. To the place where the beloved resides. Under the wings of Yahweh. We are one, we are strong.
Another nice choice there, Mike. It's a surprise to many. The rabbis, of course, know this. They just don't want to talk about it. Christians don't even know it. They're oblivious to it. But when it comes to titles of men who are spoken of through prophetic portrayals, I'm not sure there's any. In fact, my guess would be that the Nakar is number 1. It has not only an entire chapter of the Torah devoted to the Nakar and Devarim. He's the only person that is presented as a major influence in the last days. There is a chapter of Chronicles when the seminal moment really in the life of Israel, when the first house for Yahweh's name is opened on the Temple Mount, and Solomon gives the commencement address. So the commencement address, the crescendo of it is the Nakre, and the last days is going to be speaking to you. And you really need to listen to what he says and act upon it. And he punctuates all the way through Yashaya. Yashaya tells us chapter after chapter, verse after verse of the role of this observant foreigner and why God chose an observant foreigner to bring Israel home. So it's a really, really powerful prophecy. And it does pertain, of course, to the Shepherdess of Days.
There's another connection between the two songs. So at the end of the one you just played, in the car, it talks about the kanaf with the wings.
Mm-hmm.
So in Ruth 3:9, where it says, "So spread out the hem of your garment, your wings over your Amma, maternal co-worker," that word is kanaf there. It can mean garment or wings.
Yeah, that's the clue that told me that we needed to go all the way back to Noach and Shem and the story of the Teba and the flood, because I know that's when this was all introduced. And I'm still rendering that, because not only is the uncovering and the conclusion of that story, the same two individuals, Noach and Shem, his son, who represents Dod, continue on. They are the two fellows that join Yahweh when Yahweh tells Abraham that he's going to have a son through Sarah, and she laughs. That's the meeting where everyone assumes they're having cheeseburgers. That's really actually not the case. It's there's references to the Bakar, the bull, and the son of the bull throughout that. It's really poignant. But that story is the previous story tells us about that story, and it's about the uncovering, and it then goes into the story of how they were the ones who went into Sodom. It was Noach and Shem, and that story actually brings out the fact that those two guys, one is the Katan, the other one's the Gadol, the most important prophecy in the Torah and the first prophecy of the Torah. And it's just amazing how all those things fit together. And then, of course, it ends with Lot's daughters creating
Ammon and Moab.
Moab. And where is Ruth from?
Moab.
Oh, well, that's a tie in there too, isn't it? The way these stories all fit together is just truly amazing. And the fact that it's been missed all these years, it's sad, but truly spectacular. By the way, Shem and Noach are also the two men who accompany Abraham and Yishak to Mount Moriah during the confirmation of the covenant. It's the last year of Noach's life in that particular life. And there are all sorts of affirmations of that. I think there's 9 that are specific to tell us that's what he's talking about there. And so it's really interesting to follow the characters through God's story and doing it that way.
Might I say something, Mike?
Yes.
That was just the epitome of BN. You sound like an engineer with those specifications and precision, with amazing alacrity, man.
Alacrity.
Alacrity. Look at that.
Wow.
Well,
How dare he accuse you of alacrity, Mike?
Yeah, how dare he accuse you of that? Has there ever been a word that you didn't like, Dr. Jeff?
Don't get me started. I'm from the Bronx.
Yeah, I'm the guy that really can't criticize anybody for love of words.
Person I know.
You have the wordiest guy in the history of words.
Yeah.
Will, it is get me off the hot seat at this moment. Yeah. It is your turn. What is your first song to introduce this evening?
Well, before I introduce the song, I was thinking that last song and you talking before it just made me think, Yada, if it could be said that you bring abundant teachings like the autumn rains, then we can rightly say about Leah that she brings art, beauty, and grace like the spring rains. And I don't mean grace, religious grace. I mean the dictionary definition of grace. And so we really get it from both sides, from our mother and father. We get the intellect and we get the art and the blending of all that. Anyway, so that was just a little aside. My song is my pick was the Star Spangled Cosplay. I love the reggae island beat, and I'm a little bit biased because this John Vogt did quite a bit of work on this song. He did a great job, and I know Leah and her team of Matt and Mariah did as well. But I had to he asked me to transcribe the song for him so I could kind of get that out of the way. And so you become you really have to work with the song. You got to listen to it and keep writing down that, or at least that's how I do it. I'm sure somebody like Perry would have used AI and just spent 5 minutes, but I spent a half hour. But anyway, I ended up really loving the song, and I think it really, in a way, captures American exceptionalism, which we are exceptionally arrogant. And I think it captures that quite nicely. And we have, of course, the 4th of July coming up here in the States, 250 years. And rather than listen to all the, the bullshit songs that I'm going to have to listen to on that day, just even walking around, I want to blast this on the 4th of July. This is going to be my theme song on the 4th. So, and she also captures Trump's insanity. And he really is the right guy for our country right now. He's as crazy and as much as we talk about him, he's the right guy for the United States.
To destroy
right
the
now.
world and destroy America and to bring everyone down, to betray Israel. I love too the play on words, the homonyms, particularly Reich at the middle of the song. But there are, and the start and the soiled underwear. There are just so many.
Oh yeah,
funny lines. She could do Saturday Night Live with this song. This one is really funny, and it's funny with a purpose.
Yeah, and I love that line. Can I invade your country? I know maybe. Well, I'm not really good. I love that line
with the Trump forthright salute.
Oh, baby,
yes.
Can I invade your country?
Yes.
It's
so
smart.
There you go.
Exactly like him.
So this is poking fun. It is sarcastic humor, and we've recognized that the prophets tell us that Donald Trump is Satan, that he is the great betrayer. He is Rahab. He is the worst man who has ever lived. In the next 7 years, he's going to do such damage to the world. It's hard even to imagine. And so we are outing him. We're showing that we are disgusted by him. Yes. And so Star Spangled cosplay gets into it's mimicking the Star Spangled Banner with a purpose. So let's play a Star.
Satan made my country great. Just ask the Donald Cut. It's all fake news that he a bad guy. Wonderful, wonderful. In Star Spangled Banner, shit stained underwear. Believe me, we're going to drain the swamp. I've never seen anything like it. So much fake news, calling it a witch hunt. Just because we say the system is too big to rig. Oh baby, that's old school, but we're doing it anyway to make America great again. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last ride? Whose broad lies and alibis through the perilous night? Oh, the YouTube we watched so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in Iran, gave proof through the Epstein files that Trump's name was still there. Oh, say, does that copper con man wave that Star Spangled Banner yet that way? make America great again.
That is so just absolutely brilliant. To take that genre and write those lyrics and then produce those graphics. It is absolutely brilliant. Better than anything you would see on Saturday Night Live. Well done, team. And just as for somebody that's listening to this program as it's distributed and wants to know, who in the heck are you guys? Are you really songwriters? And the answer is no. We do have one songwriter in the group, but she wasn't even a songwriter until I translated a passage that told her she's supposed to be a songwriter. And she says, okay, well, if that's what you want me to do, I'll write songs. And so she started writing the songs as a result of that. But we're here because everyone has read the books that I have written, and I've written now 40 of them. Some 38, I think, are presented free on the site. We don't sell anything. Everything is free. And these are not short books. They're average about 600, 650 pages a piece, some 825 pages. And they are based translating the Dead Sea Scrolls or translating the scriptural text of fake religions like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism. So I'll translate their texts and point out the flaws in them and translate the Dead Sea Scrolls and show the truth in it. And we've been doing that now for 25 years. You can see some of the books sitting behind me on the shelf. But yadayada.com is a full library, and everything she had to say about Donald Trump is part of what we learned was predicted by the prophets. So
and a little of my own humor.
Yep. So that read a little bit of Leia's humor to go with it. That's absolutely brilliant.
My
and
snarkasm.
Fine choice
Love it.
there.
Love it.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Yep. Leia has asked to go next here. She's actually has to do two songs, but she's going to share another one next after she shared Sunshine. Because
can I just say that was such beautiful, sardonic and Elia-like, dripping with sarcasm. That alone, you just impeached the POTUS. I mean, that
you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
it's just stunningly amazing.
That is a song that should go viral, should be played everywhere around the world. It would bring the whole world to its knees and laughing and mocking this idiot who is so unbelievably destructive. And by the way, it is Yahweh's prophecy. He presents it again through Yashayah that the white lion and lioness, which would represent the roles that we play, bring him down. So we are the final blow to destroy this buffoon that is motivated and possessed by Satan. And so it's appropriate for her to be sticking that knife in and twisting it sarcastically.
Yes, it's in a long line of snarkastic Jewish parodies. And if you don't remember this Weird Al Yankovic, do you remember that guy?
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Weird Al was amazing at just like ripping on people into a tune. And I'm telling you, every Jew has a little Weird Al Yankovic in them waiting to come out. And that's mine.
Yes. And he's going to betray Israel, and that we care deeply about that. And by the way, we're going to play one more song later on rebuking Trump, but there are multiple more even on the website. And
they're all free. They're all free.
They're all free. Yeah, all the songs are free. So Leia, what is the next song? We're going to get to you there in just a moment, Kirk, and up there, Captain Spindle. But what's your next song here, Leia?
Runaway Woman.
Runaway Woman.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to introduce this as to why you wrote that song, Leia?
Runaway Woman. Runaway Woman is partially my life and partial and wholly Israel. She has been running from the truth herself and her own shadow for a long time. And this is a song about that. Yeah,
the fifth chapter of Numbers is called The Adulterous Woman, but it's about Israel's infidelity with Yahweh and the resolution of that through Numbers 19 and the Adam Parah. And so it's the story of Israel. She was the bride of Yahweh. Yahweh refers to himself as the Baal or husband of Israel, and said he had to divorce her for infidelity. And she's been running away from Yahweh for a long time. But Leah, you don't get to this position where you have responsibility with God by having an easy life. Things go wrong. Otherwise, you would have no empathy and no ability to understand the issues that Yahweh was dealing with. And she has been a one-way bride a bunch of times. We won't tell quite how many, but it's a bunch. All right, so let's play it, Mr. Spindle.
She was removed from the land when chasing every man in fate unkind. Play the field like a wild, wild cow, a woman lost, nowhere left to go. Playing a deadly game, tossed and torn and caught in shame. She bowed her back, she roamed and strayed, but the adders come round and showing her the way. She danced with shadows, she kissed the night, got fooled and used till she lost the fight. Bent and broken, but wild as fire. None could tame her, none could shame her. Oh, runaway woman, playing a deadly game, tossed and torn, caught in sin and shame. She turned her back, said she'd never stay, but the adders come round and showing her the way. When all was lost and her dress worn thin, died reported where to begin. Yada stepped in, the king's own friend, to bring her home love's bond to mend. She knelt at the throne, head and heart lay bare, the zikaron in her hand, I lay there. God's arms open, his love still there. No more running, no more lies, a restitution paid. She's the queen in a king's eyes. Oh, forgives, her bride price paid. With Yada's hand, she found her way back to the loving home that's here to stay. Yeah, the runaway bride turns sweet and true, from the fields of sorrow to the waters of blue. She's a child of Yahweh, shining brightly back in Daud's arms, walking in his light.
A much better song than Pretty Woman, and the lyrics this time are powerful and important because they lead us home to Yahweh. Leah's under the weather, actually. She's been had a bug for the last 2 weeks, and his throat's starting to swell up. So she's having to retire to her office. She's afraid she's just going to cough into oblivion. So she stepped away for a moment. But it is a beautiful song. I just love the lyrics and the melody. It's the only thing you compare it to is the song "Pretty Woman," and it's a better tune. It's better written, and it's got lyrics that are much more powerful. My friend Captain Kirk,
Yes.
an artist of artists. What is it that you want to crow about this evening, sir?
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Is so many. So she's so prodigious.
She is.
I just go freak out. I finally get one that I like, and then of course a few of them were taken before I got here. But regardless, let me tell you a song that I would like to listen to, and why.
Okay.
Luminaries is the one I would choose. And the reason you may not know this, but you probably do. Since I've been working with you in most of my life, I try to put everything in order. And you come up with so many things over these last 20 years that I have to reset everything all the time. And lately it's been just like,
oh my.
Yeah. Well, she does the same thing with music that you do with all this. She's telling the story through that, and you're telling by
pretty
more and
fast
more
paced today,
information.
man. The faucet's on full.
Oh yeah. So Luminaries is so indicative of what I'm dealing with. The big reset for me has been, here's Dode and here is the children, or here's Yada. And you've got, someone has to pay the price. Somebody better tell them about it, and they better hear it, because his price means nothing if they don't show up. And that thing that runs all the way through 6,000 years. That and trying to understand that has been, or being able to understand that now sets everything in place. It's like all the dominoes fell into the right place. And it's just, so every time I see Luminaries, I think about the greater light and the younger light, or the younger reflected light.
Yeah.
So
a 6,000-year project in supporting Dode and loving him and propping him up and telling the world about him.
Yes. So it's just been an amazing trip, and Luminaries, let's play it and see what it says.
Okay.
The heaven will be shaken when the night begins to fade. Two lights rise over history and the promise that Yahweh made. One to lead us out of Babel, one to call us by our name, guiding souls from lies and fog into covenant flame. Walks first with courage, a shepherd's steady pace, not to be adored in vain, but to reveal Yahweh's name. Yada shows the path with the Torah pointing the way, turning shadows into sunrise, bringing night to the day. Two luminaries shining on the road back home, kindness in the morning, still a better, and not by power, not by posture, not by empire's hollow spark, but by light that names the darkness, and by truth that cuts the dark. True luminary shining on the road back home, loving kindness in the morning, truth in every word. One light for the journey, one light to make things clear. Yahweh's call is waiting, and the way is
That is a favorite of so many of us. And
Oh yeah.
one of the things about that song is that it does a beautiful job of both the lyrics and the graphics of taking us from an imaginary place to a real place, a place that wasn't imaginary, but a place that we're having to recreate to reality. I think it's just a beautiful job of doing that. I think what we're going to do here is we'll actually turn to Kevin. I was going to turn to Perry next, but okay, we've got you. All right, I didn't know we had you. Rich has done a fine job here with the camera. This is Perry. Perry, because he has positioned all of these songs, knows the secret songs that maybe others have not ever seen or watched or heard because they haven't had graphics yet, which is a call to all of those out there that want to make a contribution to the family. It's not that hard to learn these tools. You may not be as skilled at it as Mariah was on that last video, or John was on the previous one, or Deepa was on one of those earlier, but you don't need to be. You can learn on the job. But we do need more graphic producers. So you have two, neither one of which have graphics. I think they both do have lyrics, however, that are readable. And why don't you introduce them to us there, Perry?
Well, I understand why you like the graphics, because it makes the song so much better. So we're going to go with one with graphics.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to choose One Love.
Okay.
And what's good about this song, it gets back to what we're really doing. We're following Yahweh's 7-step path, and it's a very clear depiction of that 7-step path. And it takes us down to the point of those who follow that path. We're family. We're here to back each other up and be, that sense of trust amongst all of us. It's there because we are family. We've all chosen to be on that 7-step path. And One Love actually does a very good rendition of that.
Also, I think One Love, the graphic designer for One Love is our DJ up in the upper left-hand corner. So this is a favorite with collaboration with Kevin up there that helped to pull this song together. And so it's done to a really fun beat. And one of the things that's really interesting here, and this is something that Rich and I talk about a lot because Rich is a professional musician, is that she has this unique talent to be prolific in many different genres. These songs are remarkably different. The different beat, different melody, different, completely different styles. And so and what you're going to see in One Love is the same thing. This is completely different than everything else you've heard this evening. And we're going to play blues before the evening's over, which is completely different altogether. And so
that's one of Leia's strengths, is being able to do all the genres. That's an amazing ability.
Yeah, something for everybody. And you can play 20 songs and you say, well, that was unique. It's not the same thing. They're all very special and completely unique. So let's play One Love. It's a fun song.
Thou the lion, thou the Pesach lamp on the stake in 33. Blood that flow for free, we from Pharaoh's wicked laws. His bring over shall get no more slave to the beast. Yahweh's our overrise, bring the covenant feast. Hey, oh. Pesach night, lamb roasted true. Thou pay the price to me and you. No religion chain, no politics near. Pesach unlock the door, Yahweh dead. Matzah on yeast bread, clean out the living that make you stink. No religion puff up, pure truth from the Torah. Be carrying firstborn, rise up perfect in you. Thou lead we home in a Yahuwah's crew. Shabbat waiting, promise sweet and true. Taruah shout, Kippurim heal, Sukkah for the joy in the song. Shag Matzah 7 days, purge the haze from your soul. No Christianity, Babylon, no Rabbi control. Thou unleavened life, perfect without sin spot. From Torah teaching flow, connect the dots. Be carrying wave the sheep, first fruit rise in the light. Thou the immortal now, and the endless night. From spring feast to fall, a plan unfold right. Yeah, Yahweh family call, step in a the fight. Yeah, Mount Sound yeast bed, keynote the living light. No religion puff up, pure truth from the Most High. Be carrying firstborn, rise up perfect in you. Thou lead we all in a Yahuwah's crew. Shabbat waiting, promise sweet and true. Yeah. Taruah show, Kippurim heal, Sukkah for the joy in the song. Hear the rhythm, Pesach door open wide. Matzah purified, the current side by side. Shabbat and Rick 7-7 blood, Taruah trumpet blow that call. All the children home so, Kippurim reconcile. White tears from every eye. Sukkah camp out eternal under Yahweh's sky. Thou the Mashiach King reign for 1,000 years. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No more pieces there. Corrupt and straight in Yahshua. That make a recall your own too. One love, one give God. One day Elohim, one day Elohim. Yeah. I read Pesach vibe, thou forever true. Yada Yahweh, fear no one come true. Torah line the path, no blind stand no more. Family coming undone, open living soul. Yeah, mo. Shabbat, one love, one year.
I owe somebody an apology on that one. It is delightful. I love the one, no religion, puff up, connect the dots and no stank. But the one I was thinking of that you produced all the graphics for is the one that's in Copacabana Beach. And I thought that was One Love, but it isn't. What was the name of the song that's on Copacabana?
Yada Me.
Yada Me,
yeah.
that's the one. So we have to play Yada Me. That's the one that you did the graphics for. So I stole credit for somebody else who probably created those graphics, but they are marvelous. The song is marvelous. It's hilarious, some of the lines on it. So I absolutely love it. We have now Rich and Cara over there on the side.
Who's driving?
Rich, you've actually been here. Every one of these songs were written, and we're amongst the first typically to hear the songs even before I have a chance to hear them. Which of the beauties that you saw birthed while you've been here have you chosen?
I will go where you go because it's affected all of us. The whole story of Ruth and what it actually encompasses is amazing. You know, of all the deployments you guys have pursued, it's probably, I want to say the easiest, isn't necessarily easy, but it wasn't the trauma-based,
right?
What you guys have gone through and what you're going through now.
Yeah, it was difficult for her. She had to overcome a very difficult past. She was childless. She was widowed early in her life. She had to leave her people, Moab. Of course, she came to Israel, to Bethlehem, following her mother-in-law, Naomi. But she began by the greatest speech ever. I go where you go. I will live where you live. Your people or my people, your God is my God. And then she has the utmost prophetic declaration. I am your Amma, and I will deliver to you the kinsman redeemer, to speaking to Boaz. And that it is a marvelous love story. It takes place in Bethlehem. And it is, it just as tender and as raw and emotional and prophetic as any story. And I think it's the central story of the covenant family is this. And this one is beautifully sung. It is marvelously written.
Multiple stories within stories.
It's born out of the narrative of Ruth and Boaz. And, oh, God, the graphics are gorgeous, too. So I go where you go.
When hunger called and hope wore thin, she came to glean where grain grew. A woman of measure, steadfast and true. Through grain and sun, through toil and need, she walked in trust, she learned to heed. And in the wind that moved the wheat, she found a shelter strong and complete. I will go where you go, where you settle I will remain. Your people be my people, let your Elohim remember my name. Where you are, a memorial will be there. I will go where you call me, to the family for doubt's sake, for the one who redeems and gathers us in Yahweh's name. Yahweh's name. Boaz stood as a tower of strength, kindness measured wide in length. He saw the gleaner in the field, and by his word her fear was healed. He spread his wings of cover and shown her peace, a covenant of quiet release. And over grain and overnight, he turned her labor into light. I will go where you go, where you settle I will remain. Your people be my people, let your Elohim remember my name. Where you are, a memorial will be there. I will go where you call me, to the family for doubt's sake, for the one who redeems and gathers us in Yahweh's name. This is how love was written, not in ease but in returning, not in taking but in giving, not in distance, but in drawing near. Through thirst, through hunger, through the harvest, through the field and the promise, through your house family and the strong one who sows the grain. So let the kinsmen come in thunder, let the covenant be like a rainbow sea. Let Yahweh's name be lifted bodily, bright and clear, pure and clean. For doubt sings of knowing and healing, of a Father who calls us near. And Ruth with Boaz stands as a witness, love made flesh and truth made clear. I will go where you go, where you settle I will remain. Your people be my people, let your Elohim remember my name. Where you are, a memorial will be there. I will go where you call me, to the family for doubt's sake, for the one who redeems and gathers us in. Yahweh's name.
That doesn't get you right here. You don't have a heart to get. The greatest love story, and
It's such a great story.
all of the Torah. You know, when you're considering Dode's birth, you know, we don't know his mother at all. We don't know anybody that's part of that legacy to him other than Ruth. And we know so much about Ruth. We know more about Ruth than any other woman in Yahweh's story. You think that's for a reason, maybe?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think there's parts of that story that aren't actually told that are relevant. I think Naomi's relationship,
Mm-hmm.
this was probably one of her true friends.
Yes,
And Leah doesn't have a bunch of friends.
that's true.
And somebody had to teach her who's the big guy on campus, who's the man of stature, because Naomi's going back home and she's worried about, are you going to accept me or not?
Right.
And she still had the confidence to go.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody prepared.
And Naomi
Ruth
set
at the
her
end.
up for Boaz. Now, Naomi really did a marvelous job of telling her, this is where you go, this is what you do. And then she did it boldly, and the whole story comes together.
Oh, yeah.
This is a really inspiring story for both men and for women, but particularly for women. There is no better story, inspirationally, in the Torah. I dearly love it. Okay, Kevin, you're on, my friend. What is going to be your song?
Well, my choice is an oldie but a goodie. Okay, it is
Mhm.
one of our original compilation or collaborative songs, because we had Roger Bankson writes lyrics. He wrote a poem to you, and you asked Leah if she could set it to music, and then we asked Roger, "Can we use your lyrics?" And he's like, "Oh, of course, sure, go for it." And so Leah rearranged the lyrics. She did the music. She did the song to it, and then I came in and she plopped it in my lap and says, "Hey, this needs a video. Go." And I'm like, "Okay." And so this was one of the ones that was my first time really getting to do a video. And kind of put in I was learning some new effects and things to do in the editing program and stuff. And so this one, I love the music. I love the way it turned out. I love the music on it. I'm a music guy. I'm not so much into lyrics. These are good lyrics. They're very, strong, and there's a word, a story behind them. But the music of this, I just love it. It's on my playlist when I mow, So this one I really like.
Okay, what an introduction! Marvelous.
The song is Hashem. So, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know his name. He spoke the word, the spark of life. He gave us a choice, we chose strife. Do you know his name? He designed the arc, 3 doors to choose. He gave us the bow, his spectrum to show. He calls us out, a journey we start, of our own free will to be set apart. Do you know his name? Take the first step, walk away from mankind, your Father's house. His word is truth. Open your ears, your mind and heart. Do you know his name? He designed the ark, 3 doors to choose. He gave us the bow, his spectrum to show. He calls us out, a journey we start, of our own free will to be set apart. Do you know his name? Take the first step, walk away from mankind, your Father's house. His word is truth. Open your ears, your mind and heart. Do you know his name? Do you know his reputation or reign on fame? Yeah, how I am. He led the flock, split the rock, he engraved his word for all to observe. His word is right, his words are true. He will not deny or close his eyes. We do not fear, we trust and rely. The blood of his covenant, the darkness of shield, the light returning, a promise prevails. Blood to redeem, relations to restore, light to adopt, infinitely more. His path is narrow, the promise assured. You have the key that opens the door. Do you know his name? Do you know his name? Yeah. Is his name? Yeah. Is his name? Standing grain becomes loaves, the choice is made clear. Ripe olives are gleaned at the right time of year. The shofar wails with joy and a warning. He arrives on his day, out the bridegroom king. He cleanses the world with fire and light. Evil among us, swept out of sight. Campfires glowing, brilliant and bright. Out of the darkness, a voice walked to the light. His children are singing, all shouting for joy. Eternity beckons evermore. Do you know his name? Do you know his way? Do you know his fame? Yeah.
I wonder if there's
Yeah,
ever
sure.
been another deep water diver
Come on.
that has written lyrics at that same level. Nicely job, Roger. Nicely done, Kevin. It was really beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Jeff, you're up. You get a second song. What was your second choice, my friend? Uh-oh, we have quiet on the Dr. Jeff front. We can't hear you.
No, it's me, Jeff. You got it. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We're going to go some Shabbat dancing.
Shabbat dancing. Oh, I love this song. This is fun. This really has a beat. Leah is just happens to be a world-class dancer. Most people don't know that
really?
about her, but she is absolutely a dancer. And so when she decided she would write one song that she could dance to, hoping that it would play for a very long time and that we'd all be able to dance to this beat. So Shabbat dancer. Shabbat means to listen. So we'll listen to the rhythm of the dance.
Okay.
Assuredly joyful with me, I'm blessed by ya. Who is it with ya? How's name Yada? Stepping along the straight path, which gives meaning to life with ya. From sounds and night, we break free into light. No rush of chains, no chat to fight. I got to run day and night. Yeah, how was rhythm feels so right. Call a rusher at Zion's gate. Answer the call, please don't be late. No confusion, no misdirects. We go where the words lead. Leading back to delight. Clap your hands, dance in the light. Covenant joy through the darkest night. Answer your how was cold. Come home where you belong. Doubt leads the way as the mikre shine. Pesach, freedom and eternal sign. Leave religion's yoke, step onto the path. Buried families, 7-step dance. Haga, haga, roar the truth aloud. The white lions have come from Babel's shadow to the promised crowd. Roar it loud and proud. Shabu, a harvest in a harvest moon glow. Yahweh's home where the blessed ones go.
That is fun.
That is fun. It's
Yeah, it's lighthearted. It's we go where the words lead.
energy. Yah values joy and mirth.
Mm-hmm.
After Dode erred and was corrected by Obed Edom,
Mm-hmm.
delivering the Teba,
Yep.
Dode set an example and he burst into dance.
It's particularly when he was bringing the Ark of the Covenant into Jerusalem. That would have been quite a scene as he was celebrating all of that.
Yeah.
Absolutely marvelous. Love it. All right, Will, you have another song too.
I certainly do. And it's going to be reggae again. I don't know what it is with the reggae, but the reggae seems to lend itself so nicely to our message. Especially in this case, is we're trashing Trump, and that's kind of our theme with a couple of these songs. But Mr. Babylon is my second choice here, and I think the visuals really capture sort of Babylon itself, the war, strife, chaos, confusion, all the things that we see now, religion, politics, and it rightly centers Trump in the middle of all of it. And, it's just sometimes, I look for a song to capture something, and it really just, like Cosplay captured a certain vibe there. This song really captures Trump in the middle of chaos and Babylon.
I think Bob Marley, Mr. Reggae, had Jewish ethnicity.
Yeah,
and
I think I heard that.
The Rastafarians have picked up on reggae, and they are actually close. And they're not there, but they know that God's name is Yahweh.
They do, yeah.
They know they celebrate the Lion of Yehudah. There are aspects of what they know that is true. Now, they, like all religious people, distort it from there and have more corruptions than what they have that's right. But they're closer to right than many others. And this is their music genre, and it sort of plays nicely because of the Lion of Yehudah that is part of this, and their recognition that Yahweh is God. So to use that tool against Trump is fun. And our job is the same job that Yahweh's had all the way through the ages. It's not just enough to tell people the truth. You have to also remove the obstacles that stand in the way, and that's the religious lies. You're never going to know that Dode is the chosen one, the Son of God, for example, our Savior and the returning King, unless you take the time to disprove the Jesus myth that is nothing but identity theft and replacement foolology. And so we do take the time to express what's wrong. And in this case, the prophets talk about Rahab, who is Donald Trump, Mr. Babylon, full of shiticus is my favorite name for him. And they do so because of the great harm he's going to do to Israel. So here's a sign. Mr. Babylon is the graphics here were done by John Voight. The lyrics are by Leah. When she first produced this song, it was a real hit, I'll tell you what, on this island. No one could believe that a white girl wrote this song. And so it was kind of a coming out party for her to be able to write in the reggae style.
But now hold on a second, Yada. Hold on.
Yes.
How do you mean it was a real hit on the island? How do you mean?
We live on an island where 85% of the population is black.
Yes.
We live on a Caribbean island. Reggae is a huge part of the music culture, and it's associated with the locals here on these islands. And to have a Jewish girl come in here and write reggae songs that are fun and that have a great beat, and that some of the best of the reggae artists, they're just flabbergasted.
That's wonderful. It's good to hear. I didn't know people were able to hear it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how is it a hit?
She'll play it on her phone. And, everybody that hears it says there's just no way a white girl, particularly a Jewish girl, wrote this song. And she said, "Yeah, they did. It's beautiful reggae song.
It's great exposure.
And of course, it pokes fun at, as I say, full of shiticus.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Did do ba da cup soap ay oh. Oh Babylon, yeah. Did do ba da cup soap. Ay oh. Babylon, you bitch holding them down in the ditch. Your once children, you turn to pitch. Your feasts, your scribes, your priests, your imams, your rabbi, they do lie. Getting high on that narcissistic supply. Stop your wars and you copper con. Come on, well. Babylon cause all the problems. They make the wars, but you don't know how to solve them. Oh no, you don't, no. Liars make all them trouble. Oh, they make the wars make you look. No, but don't know how to solve them. Oh no, yeah. No. Oh yeah, you got your devils to fly overhead and drop your bombs upon the innocent. Well, that stuff he says, oh Babylon, let me tell you, Mr. Babylon, war is not our solution. We want you in dissolution. War and strife is not the solution. Never was, never will be. So Mr. Babylon, the copper can't pierce Babylon cause all them troubles. Oh yeah, how are you told us? Oh yes you did. They make the wars, they make them deals with those that hate her. They gonna ravage her, that's cat Babylon. Oh yeah. Oh Babylon, you be doom. Systems make all the problems. Chewing up them innocent to their problems. They got no solution. They bury their minds in some new potion. Them pray to a God that cannot save them, all going down to the grave. Oh no. Let me tell you, war is not our solution. Religion is not our solution. War, religion and strife is not the solution. Never was, never will be. So global sheriff mashing down the earth with your iron fist. You the clown. Global sheriff messing round, killing his own, taking bribes, grabbing kitty and coming with a fool's philosophy. You think that war gonna bring you peace prize? Why don't you just steal one? Let me tell you now, oh Mr. Babylon, blood dripping down your hair now, blood dripping down your collar now, blood running down your hands, blood running down your streets. Babylon cause all them troubles. Oh yeah, how are you told us? Oh yes you did. They make the wars, they make them deals with those that hate her. They're gonna ravage her, that's cat Babylon. Oh yeah. Oh Babylon, you be doom. Babylon cause all the problems. They make them hearts fly those drums. Babylon cause all the problems, but them don't know how to solve them. Oh yeah. Babylon make all them troubles, suffering the unthinking masses. To their problems they got no solution. No. Oh yeah. Babylon cause all the problems. Yeah. Stop the children are making more wars. Hey warmonger, stop your war. You gonna kill us all. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Oh my. Now, that's quite a DJ there, Kevin. Even with your hat on backwards, you can't outstyle the Asher.
No.
Really, really good, Will. That was marvelous.
Yeah, it was great.
Marvelous song. Fuliciticus deserves to be exposed. He is going to be the deadliest man in the history of the world.
Yeah, and we're putting it on record. So
yeah,
through what you say and what we say in the music, we're indicting him right here and right now. The indictment starts before Jacob's troubles, but it's in full swing right now.
We indicted him 2 years ago. We have come out boldly and said that the prophets declared that he is the Torahless one. He is the person that Christians know as the Antichrist. He is Satan incarnate. He is who Yahweh calls Rahab. And he is the very one that is called out by Gabriel and Daniel and throughout Yeshaya, Yoel, you name it. He's the Coppercon. He's the worst man who will have ever lived. and he is absolutely demon possessed. So Perry, we have another song from you. Which second song did you pick, my friend?
Well, you basically said I could choose one that didn't have a video,
Yes.
so I'm going to.
Okay.
The song I'm choosing is Eshit Cheel.
It's what?
Eshit Cheel.
Really? Okay.
And
tell us about it.
What it's about is it talks about the problems in life, our difficulties and stuff like that, and how we can come out of them. And, you know, as family members or as people, we have a lot of experiences. We hit rock bottom. I mean, Matt has hit rock bottom and he's come out of it. And he's learned a lot and he's changed his life. He's not the same person. Well, that's true for all of us. We all have our problems. We all learn and grow. And we can all come out and be better people for it. And that's part of what being on the path is about, is we work to improve ourselves.
Yeah,
and
I think that as the more we learn about Yahweh's plan, the more we realize he's looking for people that have stumbled and fallen.
Yeah.
He doesn't want perfect people. He wants people he can trust, people who have been in a very difficult situation and proven they can learn from their mistakes and get back up and get going, because those are the only kind of people that are actually interesting and trustworthy.
And one of the strengths that Leah has is, well, she can hit all the genres.
Mm-hmm.
She also hits the whole spectrum of human life,
Mm-hmm.
the good, the bad, the ugly. And this is a song about, you know, some of the bad stuff and coming out of it, learning and growing. And we can all do that, and we all improve by it.
You betcha. So let's play it.
She wandered lost in a world of names, a soul on board in a hall of claims, not knowing she was missing home, just chasing echoes, flesh on flesh, eye to eye, bone to bone. She had no home. She stood before the looking glass. She saw the fractures, time had passed. All that was broken, cruel, and laid bare was human dust and empty air. Then came a woman, Eshit Cheel, with steady hands and a bold heart. She did not grovel, she did not quit. She simply called her out of the curse. Yada came like a bright moonlit night. Through words he made clear and eyes made right. Not to a shrine but to a throne, the path to Yahweh, home to home. Now she is not alone at all, for Shamayim opened like a call. The door was there, just hidden deep, for every orphan soul to discover and keep. And this is how the remnant sings with bold hearts. Under a covenant wing, a woman rose and one became a family found in Yahweh's good name. Baruch atah Yahweh malach haolam. Baruch atah Yahweh malach haolam.
That's our path.
It's really fun.
We find ourselves and we
That's
come
all about
home.
life. It's about overcoming challenges and proving our worth to God. He is offering to elevate us from 3 dimensions to 7 dimensions, which means that in 7 dimensions, the 6-dimensional universe, we can alter with our thoughts and with our words. And so he has to trust us not to do really stupid stuff and to be interesting travel companions. And the only way he can do that is to watch us in a life, make a contribution, make mistakes, learn from them, stumble, fall, and get back up. That's how we prove that he can trust us. And so that's a marvelous way to tell that story. Kevin, we have actually a second song that doesn't have any graphics yet. I'm sure it will. It was written today. So I don't think anybody has heard this song before. It's the first song that she has done in the blues. In fact, it's a blues song, and it's a marvelous message. This is a really, really beautiful bluesy song, and I know that it's going to be new to all of you.
I woke to the sound of a lock clicking shut. Truth wore a grin while the wolves stirred up the dust. Religion had a smile, politics a hand in my coat. One sold me a kingdom, the other sold me a vote. They dressed up the chains and called it liberty's dawn, then left me staring at the silence when the music was gone. They taught us to be silent while the liars kept the score, built their thrones on fear, and then asked for a little more. They call control a blessing, call deception wise, put a chain on the soul and called it paradise. Every road they paved was gravel for the gullible and weak, and the richer they got, the more they had to keep. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Your king turns to powder, liars turn to rust. Was it all for nothing, all that pain and cost? If not for the remnant who were willing to know how ashes to ashes, hear it low, hear it slow. The grave can't keep the remnant, oh no. I still hear a voice through the wreckage and the loss, calling the remnant home to Yahweh. I watch good men get weary, I watch women lose their light, watched a child grow old in the shadow of a night. Not bombs and drones, no, just fear with a grin, and a sermon in its pocket calling blind men in. And the ages kept slipping by like water through a fist, till the soul wakes up too late and finds out it was tricked. We were told to chase a shadow, to kneel to what deceives, to trade away the living for the comfort of belief. Comfort is a grave with better manners. I don't wanna lie, I'm on the years it swallowed, the years it steered. Truth stood through time, and we stood proud. Then the ruin learned our names and said them out loud. for the remnant who were willing to know Yahweh. Ashes to ashes, hear me slow. The light falls down, the few still know. Through the wreckage and the sorrow, there is still a road home to Yahweh.
Wait to hear that one when we have the graphics for it.
Wow. Kevin putting himself right in the center.
Wow. Absolutely magnificent. I mean, I don't know how anyone can go from one genre to another and write lyrics that are perfect for that genre and then to pick up that tone. Oh my goodness.
That
Some
had
of those lines.
that Eric Clapton low hand blues kind of feel to it. I picture us all in a sukkah bar with darkly lit and Leia up there singing, and it's kind of a smoke-filled room, and you know, with you know, kind of that sukkah bar. What, you're not going to go to the sukkah bars, Mike?
Bar.
Yeah.
Come on, like a nightclub, right? And in Manhattan in the 50s or something like that. It had that vibe and that feel and that deep passion that you find in blues songs. That guttural kind of feel to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
just to pick up on what Will's saying with the Sukkah Cabana, that was like a combination of Billie Holiday, some Aretha Franklin, and some Stevie Nicks.
Billie Holiday.
That was
Billie Holiday is a name. We date ourselves when we can say Billie Holiday.
You ain't kidding.
But I will tell you, when I was a much younger man,
that.
one of my love interests as a young man was the only time I think I chased after an older woman, and she was really remarkable. And she made me this special CD where she curated every song, but they were all Billie Holiday. And I just fell in love with Billie Holiday. And that voice in that song reminds me of a Billie Holiday song from long ago. She was a great talent.
I know.
Captain Kirk, you have one more, don't you?
Well, I was thinking, what was the first word you translated?
Asher.
Asher.
Why don't we play Asher?
Okay. Let's play Asher. It's means to reveal the path to a beneficial relationship. And as it turns out, even though Asher was the first word that I translated, and Asher is if you saw at the end of some of those songs, and you've got the white lab that's at the controls, and that's Asher plumeria. Asher was 8 weeks old. That's our Labrador, our white lab. She introduced Leia and I together. She found Leia and said, "This." You can see her; she's wagging her tail right there. Just came in the door with Rich. Rich and Asher have quite the relationship. I named Asher, and then the transitional song in our lives is the 31st Mishal. And in the 31st Mishal, we find out that when I met her, her name was Lisa. And she says, and she had a different last name. And she said, "I want you to rename me. I want no part of my prior life." I mean, how many women say that? I want you to rename me. Yeah. And so then I said, "You're Leia Wynn." And she says, "I like that name." And do you know that Leia is the one who announces that she is Asher and blessed of all women? And then we read in the 31st word picture, the mashal, the proverb that turned our world upside down, because it tells us exactly who we are and what we're here to accomplish. And it ends with the woman who is mothering Dode, bringing her son back to Yahweh, telling him who he is, telling him how he needs to respect women. She is named Asher and called the greatest of all women. So it is a really, really interesting story how it all came full circle. And I thought it was being so clever. When I began the first word of now, 30,000 pages of many hundreds of words per page, the first one I translated was Asher. And I thought it was being so clever to do that. And then I now have my wife, and she's Asher. So let's play Asher.
My son Shammah, listen to your father's voice. Yah's Torah gives us choice. It's going to make you rejoice. Yah's a sharp beneficial, drawing you near to the covenant home, free from fear. Ashar, a joyful woman, reconciling the way, standing by her husband in love. Honor your mother and father that day, responsive to Torah, wise and true. Yahweh's family calls for you. The world twists words, leads souls astray, down darkened paths to death's embrace. Religion divides, politics slays, and they all go down to the grave. Yes, Torah instructs and guides on how to live more than lives, question traditions, dismantles all lives. Ashar, at the gates, the children call her a woman, reconciling the way. My son, my daughter walks straight, she brings the kinsman to overcome troubles. Wisdom cries out in the elevated places, she said. Respond to the Torah, wise and true. Yahweh's family calls for you. Honor your mother, listen to her words. Honor your father and heed his call. Through mid-gray's light, the flame lifts us up to touch the stars. Peset redeems, Matzah makes pure, Shabbat empowers, forever secure. No faith, no worship, no lies, no tyrants, and no alibis. So check an ego at the gates. This familial bond won't be broken. Doubt returns a king to stand in that day of all days on promised land. reconciled the way father and son forever stay. Torah responded, now we pursue Yahweh's children, me and you.
Asher, indeed. Pretty marvelous. Kevin, I know that we have a song that you have queued up that none of us, apart from the team that have prepared it, have heard or seen. I don't even know the title of it, but I do know that you have a special Home Again. There we go. So you've been hiding it behind your hat there. Home Again is the most recent of all of these songs, and we're going to get a chance to play it this evening. I think once we do this, Kevin, maybe the last one we can do. There's two Yahweh songs, two that I actually wrote the lyrics to. The second of those is the really that extraordinary dance scene, 1950s Jerusalem. And 1950s Israel, really, not Jerusalem, but 1950s Israel and the dance scene that is just so heartwarming and lovely. Maybe we'll conclude with that one, but let's play this brand new song.
La 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 la. Rebellious Israel, not because I love the dark, but because I'd lost my way beside the river's patient spark. For half my life I argued and contended with the idea of God, as if refusing the covenant could make the earth less flawed. Yada led me with truth and reason, and Yahweh knew my name. Yada led me home again, and I was not the same. I thought I vanished in the noise, but I was always seen. Yada led me home again to the place I'd always been. I built my doubts like walls of stone and kept my heart concealed, yet something deep within stirred like wells that once were sealed. Reluctant to say I matter, still I know I have a part. I was woven into Israel before I knew my heart. He led me to word and the questions, he did not turn away my face. He met me like a lamp at dusk, like a river of patience. Now I stand a little wiser, watering the ones in need, and I know Yahweh always knew me before I learned to read. Yada led me with truth and reason, and Yahweh knew my name. Yada led me home again, and I was not the same. I thought I'd vanished in the noise, but I was always seen. Yada led me home again to the place I'd always been. You can follow me home to the place where Yahweh put his name.
Isn't that a beautiful story of a woman who's lived many lives? You hear Yirmiyah, where he says, you knew me before I was in my mother's womb, and Yahweh obviously knew Leah. She's lived many lives. We've been together for a long, long, long time, and to have those memories come flooding back. I think it was you. In fact, I know it was you, Will, because it was one of the great lines of the thousands of hours that we have done this. We're witnessing the memories come flooding back.
Mm-hmm.
And that song is very much celebrating the memories that are coming back. We have Cara here that is going to be quite loving. My friend, I happen to love the twin songs that were both based on lyrics that I wrote. They're featured in the most recent series of Coming Home, series volumes 4, 5, and 6. And they're unique because no one would ever try to write a song, or most people wouldn't even try to write a poem, where every line, it's a series of 4 lines, and every line rhymes. And that is an exceedingly difficult task, and it's impossible to turn into a song, or so I thought. But she managed to do it. And it's an amazing testament to Israel and the voice that she has chosen for it and the scenes that were created for it. This was another of Deepa's songs to score in terms of the graphics. And it's theatrical, it's gorgeous, and it's a wake-up call for Israel. Let's play I Am Yahweh.
I am Yahweh and I am God, so why is my name outlawed? Hashem is an ugly facade, why remain so flawed with this nasty fraud? I offered you kinship, a love and relationship, a partnership, a special fellowship, and your retort was a religious lip. My stories of grain, olives and wine, why do you decline? Worse wine, you could be mine before the deadline. Read the sign, be fine and by design. Yahweh is my name, to Israel I came. You denied my acclaim, you fled my flame, you erased my name. I told you everything you needed to glow, revelations to help you grow. My son sowed the seeds, don't you know, and yet you denied him with a crushing blow. Your Messiah returns, he's been here before, your guilty bore. He opened the door of this and more, I swore. It's foretold in his Mizmor. Daud is my son, my chosen one, your salvation he won, it's already done. The Savior as bright as the sun, from my anointed do not run. He served as the Passover lamb, yet you don't give a damn. He fulfilled the promise made to Abraham. He opened the door jam. Yahweh is my name, to Israel I came. You denied my acclaim, you fled my flame, you erased my name. I have always loved you. I wish you knew. You haven't a clue, such nonsense you spew. So the final harvest will be few. The truth was not hidden, it's religion that's forbidden. And now that you are war-ridden, please look at what was written. Yahweh is my name, to Israel I came. You denied my acclaim, you fled my flame, you erased my name. When I was your God and Daud your king, there was a different song to sing. the going, you did not cling. You were shielded from their sting. Isolated and hated, you are battered. Your dreams are shattered. The nation is tattered. My words have not mattered. It is all there in the mikrai. There is no reason to have gone astray. They are the way. Join me on Shabu, I say. Yahweh is my name. To Israel I came. You denied my acclaim. You fled my flame. You erased my name. With doubt as your Messiah, as foretold in Isaiah, you were not a pariah. Have you read Jeremiah? Doubt is his name. To Israel he came. You denied his acclaim. You robbed him of his fame. What a shame. Who served as the lamb, whose blood is on the door jam. Do you need a diagram? Do you even give a damn? Do you know the son who was given? For what has he striven? How are you to be forgiven? What is your decision? Doubt is his name. To Israel he came. You denied his acclaim. You robbed him of his fame. Have you no shame? This need not be the end of the story. You have been called to glory. To my covenant be a signatory of my Torah. Do query. It's time what is mine is replevin. Let me remove your leaven. All on the basis of 7. Then I can bring you to heaven. Yahweh is my name. To Israel I came. Accept my acclaim, embrace my flame, reinstate my name.
That's hard to do.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's I gotta say, Craig, that's a knockout blow to religion, especially Judaism. I mean that is I think that should be the theme song for those just entering the covenant family. That is like the game, set, match, fat lady song, the skinny lady song. It's done.
Yes, I shared with the depot on Wednesday that I had thought that Dust to Fire was the theme song for the covenant. And then, of course, we played the song we haven't even played this evening, which is To Israel I Came. And I said, that's actually better. And then we ended the show with this one, I Am Yahweh, which is the pair of that one. And this is by far my favorite of all of them. It's just truly powerful, magnetic, transformative. It's the answer to the Zohar and to the Talmud. It's the answer to the New Testament. The answer for Israel. It's the only answer out of the time of troubles, which we are in the midst of.
Wow.
So, Kevin, I think you had one more. I think in your quiver there. If not, we can end on this song, or you can play the pair to this one, which is To Israel I Came. I'm going to let you have the deciding factor here. It's you can choose the closing song for us this evening. And I say Shabbat Shalom to one and all. It's been a marvelous celebration of life through lyrics and stunning visuals, and to be able to see these songs also through the eyes of the covenant family. It's a marvelous experience. I'm glad we did this. We had this idea here, I guess about 2:00 this afternoon. I said, why don't we do a SONGFEST? And everybody picked the song they would like to introduce. And I think it turned out marvelously.
It did. Sure it did.
Glad you did.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, are you going to play one more for us?
Absolutely. I have To Israel ready to go. Always ready for a little music. So
To Israel. This is the partner of the last song that we just heard. It is also part of that same poem. She repeats certain aspects of it and then draws from other parts of it. It's a very long poem. And it has a different tone to it, but it's a very similar message. In this one, it's just a gut wrench when you see Yahweh's name written in the original Paleo Hebrew with the hand reaching out and down and out to his people, and the two people standing up in his name on either side of that tent peg, and then you see it evaporate from the stone as Israel. You erased God's name.
Mm.
So let's have one final song in Shabbat Shalom for one and all. Thank you for a really an emotional and inspiring evening.
Mm. That's great.
Yehovah is my name. To Israel I came. You denied my acclaim. You fled my flame. You erased my name. When I was your God and thou your king, there was a different song to sing. To the Goyim you did not cling. You were shielded from their sting. Isolated and hated, you are battered. Your dreams are shattered, the nation is tattered. My words have not mattered. It is all there in the Mikre. There is no reason to have gone astray. They are the way. Join me on Shabua, I say. I have openly conveyed the signs of the Modim, from whose brilliance you should beam, and yet all agleam with your own scheme. You have chosen a wholly different team. Yehovah is my name. To Israel I came. You denied my acclaim. You fled my flame. You erased my name. With doubt as your Messiah, as foretold in Isaiah, you are not a pariah. Have you read Jeremiah? Doubt is his name. To Israel he came. You denied his acclaim. You robbed him of his fame. What a shame. Who served as the lamb, whose blood is on the door jamb? Do you need a diagram? Do you even give a damn? Do you know the son who was given? For what has he striven? How are you to be forgiven? What is your decision? Doubt is his name. To Israel he came. You denied his acclaim. You robbed him of his fame. Have you no shame? This need not be the end of the story. You have been called to glory. To my covenant be a signatory. Respond to this allegory. If you wish to be replevin, let's remove your leaven. It's on the basis of 7 that I can bring you to heaven. So this is the story of my luminaries, even as they have become your adversaries, when they serve as my great emissaries, and with whom I've compiled esteemed libraries. Yahweh is my name. To Israel I came. Accept my acclaim, embrace my flame, reinstate my name.
Shabbat, Shabbat, come home and rest. Shabbat, Shabbat, yeah, how was best. Lay down the week, let your soul be free. Shabbat, Shabbat, come back to me. 6 days we work, then we bask. We leave the noise to hear Yah's voice. We listen, we learn, we struggle to know. We walk with Yah through the mikveh. Shabbat, Shabbat, come home and rest. Shabbat, Shabbat, yeah, how was best. Lay down the week, let your soul be free. Shabbat, Shabbat, come back to